Hello from the Lovett School. My name is Dr. Hope Myers, and I am a member of an amazing community of learners on the riverbank of the Chattahoochee in Atlanta, Georgia. Our founder, Eva Edwards Lovett, back in 1926, wanted a school where students learned by doing rather than by regurgitating memorized facts. 100 years later, we are still striving towards her mission, serving 1,640 students from kindergarten through the 12th grade. On behalf of our school community, we want to begin by expressing our sincere gratitude to American Heritage Chocolate and Mrs. Mars. Your support has allowed us to bring history to life in a creative, meaningful, and delicious way through teaching history, economics, and entrepreneurship through chocolate. We are humbled to be the first K-12 school to receive this grant, and I hope we have made you proud with what we've done so far. This school year is only halfway over for us, and we still have additional events and learning experiences planned, so think of this as a midterm report. Today, we're excited to share what we've accomplished so far and the impact your grant has already had on students and faculty. One of the first ways we used the grant was by investing in our teachers. Early in the year, we took a group of faculty members on a visit to a local chocolate maker, Chocoate small batch chocolate. This experience gave our teachers firsthand exposure to the chocolate making process, from deciding where to import cacao beans to finished chocolate, including packaging and marketing. Teachers from K through 12 thought creatively about how to connect history, geography, science, and culture in their classrooms. This professional development experience laid the foundation for everything else that followed. Plus, no one objected to the tasting board. Next, we strengthened our academic resources by purchasing Chocolate, a Cultural History, for the school library. This book is now available to students and teachers across grade levels and serves as a long-term resource that connects global history, trade, and cultural history through the story of chocolate. Teachers are already thumbing through it as a reference point for projects and discussions. To support the hands-on learning, we also purchased pounds, and I mean pounds, of hot cocoa, chocolate, and baking chocolate from AHC. We got cocoa nibs and beans from Chocoate, and a chocolate melanger from Cocoa Town in Alpharetta. We had a big event planned for December, and the main event for our first semester was the second grade chocolate fair, which truly showcased the heart of this grant. All of our second grade students participated in an immersive, interdisciplinary exploration of chocolate and its history. They learned how chocolate is made, from cocoa bean to finished product, from Mr. Reynolds, the upper school botany teacher and project lead for our Ecuador trips. Did you know freshly milled chocolate can be eaten on a banana? We'll have to try that next time. I led a guided reading session with the appropriate Lexile levels for second grade. They learned how chocolate was enjoyed during George Washington's time and what it revealed about daily life in early America. Then, the children drank delicious American historical chocolate hot cocoa with Mrs. Martha Washington, also known as Mrs. Tuggle, our AP World History teacher and a Mount Vernon Teacher Fellow. This connection helps students see history as not something distant or abstract, but as something real and relatable, also pretty tasty. The second grade chocolate fair allowed students to share what they've learned, ask questions, and celebrate their work together. It was a joyful, educational event that demonstrated how effective experiential learning can be, especially when it connects multiple senses and subject areas.
What did you learn?
I learned that the person who used the chocolate a lot was George Washington's wife.
Yeah.
And I remember how I was sick, and it was a good taste. I felt like I was back in time.
I really enjoyed the chocolate fair. I think our kids and second graders loved it, and it was such a great experience for a whole child and all the things. It was great.
I remember with the hot chocolate, it tastes good. You're just like the texture.
It was different. This is not what we're used to.
It felt like I traveled back in time.
We came to one of our library databases called Pebble Go that has a whole unit on how chocolate is made. And the second graders did research. They learned about cacao trees, cacao pods, the roasting process, how the nibs are spun to make smooth chocolate. and they really enjoyed the whole process. It culminated in our hot chocolate party right before the holiday break, where they had hot chocolate that was not Swiss Miss, but was definitely the, how would we say it, the original hot chocolate. It was a little thicker. I thought it was delicious. And it was a very fun way to kick off the holiday time, and the second grade just really enjoyed it.
Pretty neat, right? And guess what? We're not done yet. By the time you see this, we will already have completed a second teacher education session in our semester professional development workshop called Lovett Learns. In March, we are partnering with the Georgia Council for Economic Education for the nation's first middle school econ games. The theme is chocolate, and students will put their economic and historical knowledge to the test in a fun Jeopardy meets Shark Tank way. The fourth graders will also be learning about American supply chains by creating one for a chocolate bar. Students will work together to make, wrap, package, ship, and market their chocolate bar. It's not every day when you get to combine math, science, engineering, English, art, and history into one project.
Fourth grade is really excited to have their market project, and in Innovation Lab, which is our design and engineering class, we're going to be making packaging and wrapping for the chocolate bars, especially making sure that we have the right dimensions of boxes to ship all of the chocolate bars in, and we're really excited to do this fun work.
I'm so excited for the fourth grade chocolate market project.
This grant has already had a meaningful impact even at this halfway point. You've supported teacher development, expanded library resources, enabled hands-on learning, and created unforgettable experiences for our students. Most importantly, it's helped students engage with history in an interactive, memorable, and deeply human way. Thank you once again for your generosity and your belief in innovative education. And thank you for being part of this journey with us.